ArsenalFanTV, Claude, that was much better today.
Yeah, better. First half, a bit poor. I thought we should have had a penalty, but Atkinson don't give us much, does he?
The referee today seemed to be, you know, make a concerted effort to not give us a penalty.
I said before the game, there's two referees that hate us here, and one was Anthony Taylor, and then this one here. He's never forgiven Wenger for that little shove, was he, at Sunderland? He's never forgiven him for that, and I think we had one at the end as well. I thought the
Monreal one was nailed on for me. I mean,
in the second half,
that was ridiculous.
I think he felt sorry for him in the end because it was 3-0. I didn't think he didn't want to punish him even more. But and at the end of the day, I thought the performance was more confidence. The confidence seemed to be coming back into the team in the second half.
And players like Ozil, Xhaka.
Difficult to measure it properly because I thought the opposition is poor. But we got the 3 points. You can only beat what's in front of you, and I thought there was much better. The football was much better in the second half, and it's like their heads were up. There seemed a bit more togetherness about the team. You know, on Sunday they weren't celebrating after the goals, were they? But tonight there was more. Yeah, and Giroud pulls out another one of his special goals, and he does that now and again. He pulls out another special
just to keep
goal,
you quiet.
Just to keep me quiet, you know. And no, good. It was a good 3 points, you know.
And whilst everybody's smiling now, if the manager turns around now, right, says, you know, he has a look out, surveys the terrain, and says, actually, you know what, nice little draw. Well, you know, decent draw against Man City. 3 points tonight. You know what? Let's get the contract signed. Everybody's going to be all right. What do you reckon?
He could well do that, but I wouldn't agree with it. But he could well do that.
Well, if he does that, would you just say to yourself, right, time to get on with it, and just, you know, would you do that?
I mean, you'll have to accept it because at the end of the day, as much as I think we do need a change, we just got to get on with it. I think now we've got to get on, and we've got 9 games now to try and rescue this Champions League spot, and we've got an FA Cup semi-final. I think what we've got to do now is just get behind the team for the rest of the season. I know it's difficult. I know it's going to be difficult, but we need to just get behind the team and just go for it. You know. How would I feel if he gets a 2-year contract? I don't think I'd be very happy. But I think there's going to be. I think there's going to. I don't think he will announce it yet. I think there's still a few tricky games to come. We've got to still go to Spurs.
Palace will be tricky as well.
Palace won't be easy, although we've got a good record up there. But you know, I don't know what to say. I mean, I feel happy today because we've won. You know, and I think
we haven't had this feeling for a long time.
It's just great to win. You know, I mean, it's great to win because I hate this. Look, it's a bit of better atmosphere here as well. You know, I didn't like what happened the other day. Our own fans fighting each other. You know. And even the West Ham fans taking the piss out of it as well today, you know what I mean? And it's sad that we're actually punching each other, and you know, it doesn't look good, does it? It doesn't look good around. You know, everyone's got an entitled to their opinion. I went up to the in the North Bank. He had the banner up, the pro Wenger. I said, look, you're entitled to your opinion. I shook his hand. You're entitled to your opinion. The others are entitled to put their banner up, and there shouldn't be any fight. And I said, I shook his hand, you know, and that's how it should be. You know what I mean? It's all right to banner. We'll have our little arguments on Twitter, but let's not fight each other. There was a 60-year-old lady lying on the floor there, yeah, when all that pushing and shoving was going on. That's not on, mate. That is not on. But anyway, have your times. Go to Palace now. I mean, where it's going to, you know.
I forgot, you know, just before you go, I forgot to mention, right? Somebody told me that when it was all kicking off, you were right there behind me. You had my back, man. I was like, Robbie, seriously, I heard you had my back.
Right, yeah.
I mean, I looked around, I thought you run, but I heard you were still there.
Listen, I had your back, yeah. But there was a couple of characters that decided to turn about half an hour later, not mentioning any names. Mr. Troops, half an hour late. Yeah, half an hour late. But I've always got your back, mate. Mate, as I said,
We're all fans of this together, mate.
as I said the other day, they'd have probably kicked the shit out of me. Yeah, they would have probably kicked the shit out of me. I'm not going to fucking. My voice will still be heard.
Exactly.
Right? And
Brilliant.
anyway, all the best.